So if you want to learn how to mix some beautiful grays with watercolor, watch this video. But this is the top of my palette lid, and what I do is I never clean out my water buckets. What I do is I let the water evaporate to the bottom, and when it's almost completely evaporated, I mix up the sludge, then I pour that into the top of my palette lid and let that evaporate and dry. And if you take a look at this, look at all this disgusting gray color. So the top of my palette lid is literally everything in the world. These make the most beautiful grays because it's just a mix of 10 to 15 to 20 to who knows how many different colors that I'm using here. So that is probably the easiest way to mix grays with watercolor. Just never clean your palette. Okay, so let me demonstrate the palette grays here. If I just take some of that color on top of my palette lid and switch it around, I'm going to get just some beautiful grays. And again, I have no idea what these colors are because it's just a mixture of everything. But that makes a really nice gray. And because it's an even mixture of everything, it makes a very even gray too, so it's not like a warmer or cooler gray. However, if you have standards and you want to mix your own grays, what you can do is you can take yellow ochre and purple. I recommend Imperial purple. Carbazole violet will also work too, but it's very, very strong. And the hard part about this is you have to make it an even mixture. And what we're trying to do is get a flat neutral gray here. So this is yellow ochre and Imperial purple. And that's leaning a little bit towards the purple side, but I don't mind that too much right now. Another combination you can do is either ultramarine blue and cobalt blue and Perinone orange, for example. And again, I'm trying to get it so it's an even mixture on the palette. So cobalt blue and Perinone orange also make a very nice gray color. You can also substitute ultramarine blue and Perinone orange instead of cobalt blue. So this is a little bit more of a blue gray right now. Another combination I love is burnt sienna and sap green. It does depend on the sap green, which manufacturer you're using, because sap greens are very, very different from brand to brand. So here is burnt sienna and sap green. This is going to make a very granulating color too. That's a little bit more towards the burnt sienna side, so let's throw a little bit more sap green into that. And then the other thing you can do is burnt sienna with ultramarine blue. This also makes a very granulating color. And the fun thing is when you're mixing your own grays is it's hard to get a true mixture of just flat. It usually leans towards one side or the other, which is I'm okay with it because I like the variation within these grays. And now you can see how granulating these are as they're drying on me a little bit. Another combination you could use is rose of ultramarine and undersea green or sap green. So purple and a green. Also very granulating because there's ultramarine blue in rose of ultramarine. And that's leaning way towards the green side, so let's throw some more purple into that. But these all these color combinations make for some beautiful gray mixtures. And we'll let that dry on the paper, see how that looks. Now these are my recommended colors for mixing grays together. If you like this content, hit subscribe. I'll have more watercolor tutorials in the future. Thanks a lot and happy painting.